have new details tonight about a man who was arrested after police found 5 children in the back and 2 children in the front of a U-Haul that he was driving. Good evening. I'm Latricia Thomas.
And I'm Josh Rose. The scene on I-75 East Brainerd Road yesterday. You can see multiple police cars right there and an ambulance pulled up next to that U-Haul truck right there in the center of that screen. Police found 7 girls total in the truck, ages 3 through 12, 2 riding up front in the cab, 5 more in the back.
Now, police say Brandon Blunt is the father of all 7 of those girls and that he was traveling with them across the country after they lost their home.
We first told you this story. It was unclear what condition those 7 children were in at the time. Today, News Channel 9's Ja'Kai Spikes spoke with police about what they saw and had to say.
East Ridge police pulled over a father driving his 7 children in a U-Haul truck. Now, they got this report because someone saw the father loading all of his children onto the truck. That's when officers then pulled him over and found 2 of his children in the front of the truck and 5 more children in the back of the truck.
All units, be on the lookout for a U-Haul truck. Caller advising that there was a male with about 7 children. He loaded 4 or 5 of them into the back of a U-Haul.
In this T-Dot SmartWay video, you can see police pulling over that U-Haul on the side of the crowded interstate. Ranvolf Gutierrez and his wife drove by doing deliveries for their company when they saw this.
But we saw, I believe they were 2 minors up front on the driver's seat, and they were opening the U-Haul truck, and that's what we could see so far.
East Ridge police say Brandon Blount is the father of those children. He traveled from Nevada in a rental car, but when that rental car expired, police say he switched the family to a U-Haul, which you can hear dispatchers tracking on Broadcastify.
They were last seen heading towards the interstate per the caller. No further direction to travel out.
East Ridge Assistant Police Chief Josh Krill says the father has custody of the 7 children and they were living in rental cars because they lost their home. Krill said the U-Haul smelled of urine and some of the children had lice.
Child Protective Services has access to systems and databases and information we may not be able to. They can also interface with the children under a clinical setting that is more appropriate for questioning those children.
Krill said the children are all doing okay, but were in danger while on the road.
If that vehicle were to overturn or be involved in a traffic crash, parties would be at the mercy of physics in the back of that vehicle, and it would not be a good situation. Same thing with a pickup truck. It's used to be commonplace.
From Chattanooga, I'm Ja'Kai Spikes, News Channel 9.
Blunt faces charges of child neglect and endangerment. According to Broadcastify Audio, the children's mother lives in Georgia and drove to meet them at the hospital.